Good morning students. I hope all are doing well. Again I am here with a new video. Students, in the last video we have seen exercise 1.3. We have solved question 1 to 4. And today in this video we are going to start with question number 5. Okay, but before it, take out your homeworks and match your answers. So this is your homework. You can match your answers. Explanations we have already done in the last video. Okay students, let us start our fifth question. Fifth question, C point we are going to see. So 15 multiplied by minus 25 multiplied by minus 4 multiplied by minus 10. We know that we have to find the product using suitable property, student. So here which property we can use? Here we can use associativity property, means we can form groups. How? I told you when to use associativity property. If you find that you can easily solve the question by rearranging some integers, that time you can rearrange and form the groups. So 15 I can multiply with minus 10. So 15 tens are how much, students? 150. Then minus 25 you can multiply with minus 4. So here we have rearranged, that means we have used commutativity property and now I am forming groups, that I will multiply this two first and this two together. Okay, now see what will happen. 15 tens are 150 plus minus minus, again multiplication sign, then minus minus plus, so 25 fours are 100. So what will be your answer, students? 150 into 100 you will get 1 5s and 3 zeros, means 15,000. And what will be the sign? Here minus plus will give you minus. So its answer is minus 15,000. Okay. You have to write the properties. Okay, I have not written, but you have to write. I am just explaining you. First we have used commutativity property and then we have used associativity property. Okay. Now let's move to our D point, D question. So D point is minus 41 into 102. Here which property you can use, students? Commutativity property we can't use. Associativity also, only two integers are given, we can't use. Here we are going to solve the question using distributivity property. How you are going to put distributivity property? See, you have to break 102 because we know distributivity property has three integers, A multiplied by B plus C. So here this will be our A. Here we have to form B and C. B plus C. How can I break 102 to get B and C both? See, 102 can be written as 100 plus 2, right? So now minus 41 is in multiplication with 102, but we have written 102 as 100 plus 2. Using which property, students? Using distributivity property of multiplication over addition. So mention the property, students. Okay, now minus 41 into 100, that means A into B, plus again minus 41 multiplied by 2, that means A into C, students. Now see, minus plus minus, so we'll get minus 4100 plus in bracket 41 2s are minus 41 into 2 will get 82. Clear, students? Minus 41 into 100 will get minus 4100, then minus 41 into 2 will get minus 82. Now let us take out the values out of the bracket and then we will continue. So here it will be minus 4100 plus minus minus 82. So our final answer is minus minus plus 4 0 plus 2, 2, 0 plus 8, 8, 1, 4, and minus sign is going to come because 4100 is a greater number with negative sign. So here the answer for this is minus 4182. Okay, students. So C and D. Now let's move to our next point, that is question number E. By seeing this, just see it, what you are observing. We can see here that 625 is written 2 times. That means we are going to use distributivity property, which states that A into B plus A into C. Clear, students? Okay. So for using this, first let us write the property. Here we are going to use distributivity property okay. So for this I have to take a, means I have to take common, but see this question very carefully students. Here it is 625 and here it is minus 625. So what you are going to take as common? We will write a positive 625. So 625 multiplied by, in bracket, minus 35. Okay, minus 35 plus. Now you are going to write 65 na, but see students, here with 625 it was minus, but we have taken a positive 625, and as both of these are in multiplication with each other, so this minus sign you are going to write with 65. Why? Because when you will multiply this two only, the result will be negative, but here 625, which was a negative integer, we have taken it as a positive integer, so this negative sign will come with minus 65 students. Okay, so let's write it, minus 65. Okay, now what will happen? See, 625 into, open the brackets, minus 35 plus minus, minus 65. Okay students, so here 625 multiplied by, let's solve this, minus minus plus, so 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 we are going to get, positive, negative 100. Why? Because here 65 is the greater number with negative sign students. Now see, 625 into minus 100, finally we are going to get minus 62500. Okay, so this is the solution for point E students. Okay, so C, D, E. Now let us move to question number 5, point F, G and H students. So F point students, 7 into 50 minus 2, it is very clear from this that here we are going to use distributivity property of multiplication over subtraction. Mention the property. See, you have to mention the properties, okay, it is compulsory, otherwise you are not going to get full marks. Okay, now A into B minus C students, so distribute. Okay, so here 7 into 50 minus 7 into 2, A into B students, then minus sign, then A into C. So 7 5s are 35, and in product obviously you will get 0, minus 7 2s are 14 students. 350 minus 14, so 10 minus 4 will get 6, here 4, 4 minus 1, 3 and 3. So our answer is 336. Let us move to G point. Here minus 17 into minus 29. Here which property you are going to use students? Here again we will be using distributivity property. You have to break 29, means you have to take 29 as B and C, either B plus C or B minus C. So how we can set here minus 29? Let's see it. So minus 17 multiplied by minus 29. For minus 29 I can take 30 minus 1, isn't it students? But here I want to get minus 29. So for this I have to take the greater number with negative sign. So minus 30 minus 1 will come minus 31. But we want minus 29. So here I am going to take plus sign. Now see, minus 30 plus 1 you are going to take as positive integer. Okay. So minus plus minus, 30 minus 1 you are going to get minus 29. Okay. Now again it is in the distributivity property. So mention distributivity property of multiplication over addition. Fine. Now minus 17 multiplied by minus 30 plus minus 17 multiplied by 1. Let us see then, minus minus plus. So 0, 3 7s are 21, 3 1s are 3, 4, 5. So 510 here minus minus plus. Then again plus. So minus 17 into 1 you are going to do. You will get minus 17. Now solve this. 510 plus minus minus 17. subtract 10 minus 7, 3, 0, 10 minus 1, 9, and here 4. So your answer is 493 students. Okay, now last point for this, yes, H point, last point for this. Observe this, minus 57 is in multiplication with minus 19 and plus, then again 57 is given. If after 57 one more integer would be there which can be in multiplication with 57, then we can use distributivity property here. How, students? Let us see. So basically I am going to use distributivity property here. How? Minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57 into 1. Understood, students? Now 57 ones are 57 only. So let's see. Mention here that we are using distributivity property and solve. Take 57 as common, then 57 into minus 19 plus 1, then 57. Now one more thing, students. Here minus will come plus, but if I will take like this, minus 19. So 57 minus 19, we are going to get a negative product. But here we can see the product will be minus plus, a positive product. No? So here I have to take 19 as it is. Okay, means we have to take 19 as a positive integer. Now see, 57 into 19, you are going to get a positive integer only. Okay, fine. Let us continue now. So 57 into 19 plus, sorry, here 19 plus 1 will get 20. Now simply multiply. 0, 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are 10, 11. So your answer is 1140, students. So this was your question number 5, point number A to H. If you find any confusion, you can message or call me. Okay, now let us move to our 6th question. And students, from question number 6th to 8th, step problems are there. So you will see the questions from your textbook. Here I will only explain you, here I will only write the answers. Okay, so be ready with your textbooks and see question number 6. So students, question 6. A certain freezing point process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. So students, underline lowered word. Lowered means it is dropping, it is reducing. Okay, at the beginning the temperature is 40 degrees Celsius and every hour it is decreasing by 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, then what will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? So you have to tell, with the current temperature is 40 degrees Celsius, every hour it is dropping by 5 degrees Celsius. Finally, after 10 hours, with a drop of 5 degrees Celsius every hour, what will be the final temperature? This you have to tell, students. Okay, let us see. So my first step is temperature of the room in the beginning. In the beginning it was 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, then temperature drops by 5 degrees Celsius every hour. So temperature dropped after 10 hours. See students, in 1 hour it is lowered by 5 degrees Celsius. So in 10 hours, how you are going to find the temperature drop after 10 hours? What you are going to do, see? So 5 degrees Celsius multiplied by 10 hours, isn't it? 1 hour 5 degrees Celsius. So after 10 hours the drop in temperature will be 5 into 10, 50 degrees Celsius. Okay students, and here as it is showing drop, so you can take it as minus 50 degrees Celsius also. Okay, so here I am taking it as minus 50 degrees Celsius, and here also let us take this as minus 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, then temperature of the room after 10 hours. So after 10 hours the temperature which was 40 degrees Celsius in the beginning, now it has dropped to minus 50 degrees Celsius After 10 hours, the temperature which was 40 degrees Celsius now has reached to minus 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, and students, again I am telling, don't get confused here. Okay, if directly you are taking it as 50 degrees Celsius, the temperature drop only 50 degrees Celsius, then here you can show 40 degrees Celsius minus 50 degrees Celsius. But as I am representing this as a negative integer, so that's why I have written plus and solved it further. Okay students, so this was question number 6. Now again look into your textbook, question number 7. Let us see. Question number 7 students, look into your textbook. In a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer and minus 2 marks are awarded for every incorrect answer and 0 for questions not attempted. Okay students, now listen, there is a test containing 10 questions and 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer and minus 2 marks are given for incorrect answers. Okay, and 0 is given for questions which the student will not attempt. Okay, fine. First point, Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answers. What is her score? So see students, this question 7 has 3 points. One by one we are going to see each and every point. So here first point states that Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answer. What is his score? Let us see students what steps I have written for first point. Marks awarded to Mohan for 4 correct answers. So what is the mark given for one correct answer? 5. So Mohan has got 4 correct answers now. So 5 into 4, that means Mohan got 20 marks for his correct answers. Then marks awarded to him for 6 incorrect answers. As in the question it is given that Mohan has attempted 6 answers incorrect. So for incorrect questions, what is the marking? Minus 2. It is given in the textbook. You can see that minus 2 marks are awarded for every incorrect answer. So for every incorrect answer, minus 2. So for 6 incorrect answer, we got minus 12. So 20 marks as positive, minus 12. 12 marks as negative. Okay, then total marks Mohan scored. How much is his total marks? For total we are going to do, we are going to add, and this was his marks for correct answer and this marks are for his incorrect answers. Now see, 20 plus minus minus, so 20 minus 12. Finally Mohan scored 8 marks students. Clear? He scored 20 for correct answer and he got minus 12 for incorrect answer. So finally his total marks is 8. Okay, then next question students. Second point for this. Reshma gets 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. What is her score? No problem, we will calculate. So marks awarded to Reshma for 5 correct answers. For one correct answer she will get 5. She has done 5 correct answers, so 5 5s are 25. She got 25 marks for 5 correct answers. Okay, marks awarded to her for 5 incorrect answer. For one incorrect answer she got minus 2. For 5 incorrect answers she got minus 10. Clear now students? 5 2s are 10. Then total marks Reshma scored. Total marks scored by her is 25 plus in bracket minus 10. Now let us solve the students. 25 plus minus minus 10. So 25 minus 10 is 15. So Reshma scored 15 marks as her final score. Okay students. Now let us see the third point. It says that Hina gets 2 correct and 5 incorrect answers out of 7 questions she attempts. What is her score? So Hina gets 2 correct answers. How much marks she scored students? 2 into 5, 10 and 5 incorrect answers. So for one correct answer minus 2. For 5 incorrect answers, 2 into minus 5. How much students? Minus 10. Then she, what is her score? For correct answer she got 10. For incorrect answer she got minus 10. So what will be her total score? Can you say? 10 plus minus 10 plus minus minus 10 minus 10 0. Hina got 0 marks students. Okay, let us see also with steps. You note this because third point I am changing here and I am writing third point here. Okay, so first note this and then write the third point. So third point, marks awarded to Hina for 2 correct answers. So it will be 5 into 2. 10 marks she got. Then marks awarded to her for 7 incorrect answers. So, sorry, 5 incorrect answers, na? 5. So, 2 5s are, will get minus 10. Clear students? For correct answer she got 10. For incorrect answer she got minus 10. Then total marks Hina scored. So, let us see the calculation. Total marks scored by her. 10 plus minus 10. We have already discussed this, students. Plus minus minus. So 10 minus 10. The final marks scored by Hina is 0. Clear, students? So these are the 3 points for question number 7. Okay, now let us move to question number 8, students. Otherwise, 8th question we'll see in the next video, students, because it is a little bit time taking. So we'll see it in next video. Now for today, this much is enough, and one homework for you. Page number 22, exercise 1.3, question number 9 will be your homework. So you have to solve question number 9. That is your homework. So that's all for today, students. Thank you.